happy to announce I'm giving away a €20 or equivalent Steam gift card when I hit 1,000 subscribers. It's not much left now, and I figured it could be a fun thing to do to celebrate. To be entered, make sure you're publicly subscribed to my channel, like this video, leave a comment containing the word giveaway. One comment per video please, or you will be disqualified. I will announce the winner in my 1000 subscribers celebration video. Hello and welcome to my updated video on Traptrix. In this video I'm going to give you a rundown on the deck's basic game plan, talk about the new cards added in the latest selection pack, show you several combos with the deck, and then at the end there's gonna be a clip going through all the cards so you can get the names. Since I already have a video on this archetype, I will not be going through the entire deck like I usually do. Instead, I'll refer you to my older video on Traptrix, link in the description. Traptrix is focused on using whole trap cards to gain advantage and control over the course of the game. The Xyz and Link monsters help us in this regard, giving us nice effects when we activate whole traps. The main deck monsters all share the effect that they're unaffected by whole trap cards, and the extra deck monsters are unaffected by all traps. The latest selection pack Dreaded Conspiracy added 6 new cards. Let's take a look. Pudika is a level 4 monster and it has 2 effects. When it's normal summoned, we get to add another new card, Traptrix Garden, to our hand. If it's special summoned, we can banish a special summon monster our opponent controls until the next standby phase. Pudika is a decent starter and can help us set up our board. Traptrix Garden can trigger the second effect, making this both a body for extra deck summoning and temporary removal. Speaking of the devil, Traptrix Garden. It's the new field spell for the deck and it has 3 effects. It allows us to normal summon an extra time on our turn, it protects our Traptrix from battle once per monster per turn. So every Traptrix is protected from battle once each. It can banish a monster with control to special summon a Traptrix from our hand or graveyard. So this is both mid protection and nice extension, a pretty solid card that should help us combo off more consistently. Arachnacampa is the other new main deck monster and it also has 2 effects. First, it protects our set back row from destruction once per card per turn, just like Garden's protection but for our traps. And it can quick effect special summon itself, but it locks us into insects or plants from the extra deck. More names and more easy special summons was one of the things this deck was severely lacking, and this helps a lot. The protection is also a nice bonus. Traptrix Holotea. If you've ever used Shade Brigandine, this card is gonna feel pretty familiar. We can activate it the turn we set it by discarding a normal trap. It special summons itself as a level 4 normal monster with 2400 defense. We can also banish it from the grave to reborn a Traptrix. It's only 1 effect per turn, so we can't both use it as a body and a reborn. And since this is searchable from Normello, it becomes a very nice combo piece that can help us set up our starting board, and it can trigger Sarah early for more gas. Next up, the new Xyz monster, Pingu. It's a rank 4 with 3 effects. It's unaffected by traps, which is normal for Traptrix extra deck monsters, but additionally it's also unaffected from the activated effect from monsters with the same type as this card's material. It can detach 1 to search any Traptrix monster, and if an opponent's monster is sent to the graveyard or banished, we can attach it to this card as material. Combining the first and third effect, we can make Pingu unaffected by our opponent's monster type. So if they're playing something like Dragon Link, we're gonna be unaffected by basically their entire deck. So obviously this is pretty powerful if it's played right. The search effect on top of that is a nice bonus. Finally, the last new card, Atipus. This is a Link 3 with 2 effects. First, it buffs all the Traptrix on the field by 1000 attack. Second, we can target face-up cards our opponent controls up to the number of insects and plants we control and negate them. Then we can banish 1 normal trap from our grave and destroy one of those targeted cards. The first effect helps us close out games and gives the deck a nice bump in attack power, which it was definitely lacking. The second effect lets us actually get in without having to worry about powerful on-field effects, since it negates all the face-up cards, not just monsters. And that's all the new cards. All the cards in the deck will be showed at the end of the video, so if you want to copy my list, you can get the names there. To try to give you guys a little bit more meat on this video, I'm gonna show you several combos today. Alright, here we go with the first combo for Traptrix. And for this combo we will need Mermello and a normal trap. Let's start with normal summoning Mermello. Activating its effect. and we're gonna search out. Normally we would take the Holotea, but since we already have it in hand, we're just gonna take another normal trap. I'll take Bottomless because it's just gonna be discarded anyway. We then go into Sarah, and then we can trigger Parallel Exceed. This will allow us to set up an Abyss Dweller early. Alright. Then we will set the Holotea, activating it, discarding the Bottomless, setting that, triggering Sarah, and we're gonna grab the Dionea. With Dionea's effect, we're gonna set the Bottomless Trap Hole. And that means we can activate Sarah and grab the Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Once that is done, we can set up basically any rank 4 we would like, or anything else. I like Rafflesia because that way we can interact with our opponent pretty effectively. It can copy an effect of a whole trap from our deck. So that means we have some interaction with Sarah, it can search us stuff, Abyss Dweller to lock their graveyard, and Rafflesia to negate, destroy, and whatever else we need with our whole traps in our deck. So that's gonna be the first combo. Let's take a look at another one. So this is gonna be the second combo for Traptrix, and we're gonna need a Mantis and a normal trap to get started. Normal summoning the Mantis and grab the Arachnacampa, and then link summon away the Mantis for a Sarah. Can then summon the Arachnacampa and activate Sarah to add a Holotea to our field. Can then activate the Holotea, discard one of our trap holes, and summoning it. That's gonna activate Sarah, allowing us to grab Dionea, and then Dionea is gonna be able to grab up that trap hole we sent earlier. Then we can simply go into Rafflesia or Pingu. Pingu can extend us further, but yeah, let's go Rafflesia, take these two, and set that right there, and that's gonna be an alright endpoint. We have trap hole, double trap holes, some interaction with Sarah, a maxi in hand, and an evening match should everything get cleared. Let's jump into the next combo. Alright, so final combo here for the Traptrix deck, and for this one we're gonna need Pudika and any other Traptrix. And we're gonna start with normal summoning Pudika and activating its effect to grab Traptrix Garden. We're then going to activate Traptrix Garden, and then link summoning Sarah. Then we can normal summon the other Traptrix we started with, triggering its effect, and then we're going to add Holotea, which will trigger Traptrix Sarah, and then we can add something else. In this case, can add the Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. Can set the Traptrix Holotea and then send this Imperm, summoning it and activating Sarah again. This is going to allow us to special summon out the Arachnacampa, and then we can go into Pingu, activating Pingu's effect, detaching one to search the other Arachnacampa, which we can then activate from hand, setting on our field, and then using to go into a Rafflesia. And that's gonna be the final end board here. Solid one, got not as many stuff in the back row, but we have more presses on the board, which is pretty good. But with that, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye.